Hey guys, I'm in this crazy good mood today. I think it might be to do with the sun being out, I don't know, but I have so much energy and I'm feeling just so happy and so grateful for everything in my life right now. And I just thought I would vlog since I'm in such an amazing mood and just tell you guys a little bit more about what I do in my week and in my day that makes everything work. So I get a lot of emails from people sort of asking, or questions, messages from people asking how I do manage to stay fit and healthy. Hey, you're happy too. So I get a lot of messages from people asking how I manage to stay fit and healthy and how I manage to work out and meal prep, do everything that I do and run an online business and have a baby. So life is hectic for me, but I definitely do make it all work, and I thought I'd drop some of my tips for how to organise everything when you are busy and how I sort of maintain that balance between work and life. So I even actually had a client contact me about 2-3 weeks ago, and he said that his work have people come in every month for sort of like a breakfast morning meeting, and they always have a motivational speaker or something like that come in just to chat about their life and how they manage work and family. And he actually asked me if I might consider doing this, and at the time I was really blown away, and I still am really blown away and feel very touched that someone would think that I could be of that value. But I do realise that people, contact me from my Snapchats and my day-to-day bubble and do want to know how I do balance it all. So I thought, wow, in that mood today and happy with how I am balancing everything, I would let you know. So firstly, being a mum throws a big spanner in the works, and it's certainly a hurdle as far as fitting in your own routine. So before I had Chase, I would train 6 times a week. I would meal prep and do whatever I want whenever I wanted, and you never realise actually how selfish you are before you have a baby. Now that I have Chase, I've got him in my life. He's the most important thing, and so his needs, routines, sleeps, wants, sicknesses, whatever they might be, are always the first priority, and my life and wants are unfortunately second priority. So the first thing that I've really noticed as far as my fitness and health routine goes now, post-baby, the first thing I've really embraced is that a lot of it is your nutrition. So absolutely training is important, but if you're putting too many calories into your body and eating the wrong things, you can never out-train that. So I always respected that before, but I'm seeing it even more now afterwards, because I can't always guarantee that I get to the gym. So I would love to be able to still train 6 times a week. I used to train 6 times a week and have my one rest day, but it's just not really possible now with Chase. I'll still walk most days, but I don't really count that as proper training. I'm talking about weight training, where it's quite intense. So at the moment I'm probably training, I've said before, 4 to 5 times a week, which is still quite a lot, but it just has to depend on Chase. So the way that I fit my workouts in, which is really important for me in my mental health as well as my body, is that I tend to get up really early and train. So I'm lucky that Chase sleeps well most of the time through the night. So I set my alarm for about 4:20 or 4:30. So I end up getting to the gym at about 5 or 5:30 in the morning. So I train really early, and I try to get back home at about 6 or 6:30, and usually that's the time that Chase wakes up. So I get in all of my workout before he's even woken up. It doesn't always work out that I can train early, but when I do, I feel amazing all day, like today, because no matter what else happens, if Chase cries and screams all day, or if my work gets really busy, no matter what else happens in the day, I've sort of ticked the box for me, and I've gotten my own workout done, and it just does wonders for your mind. As a busy mum and as a working mum, that you've just done something for yourself in the day, and you've ticked that box. So that's really valuable to me, and I make sure that I always get it done. I think the most common excuse for all people that don't have to have had children, men as well, I think the most common excuse for people in not being fit and healthy is that they don't have time. So even if you're working long hour days, I don't understand why, if your health is important to you, you can't wake up earlier and go to the gym, or go to the gym later. I always recommend to all of my clients to go early in the morning to train rather than late at night, only because by the end of the day, you've got a headache, you're feeling tired, you've got 10 other things on your mind, you don't have a clear head, whereas in the morning, first thing in the morning before anything else happens. You don't have any distractions. It's just you and the gym and your goals, and you're much more likely to have a better workout. So that answers the first question of how I fit my fitness routine in, mostly early. I also have a really no excuse kind of attitude. So if there was a reason I can't get early, I try and go late. If I can't get there at all, I don't beat myself up about it. So I don't make myself feel bad if I can't get there that 4 times. I don't feel upset if I can only get to the gym twice. I understand and respect that if I put the right food into my body, I won't be stacking on any excess weight and I'll still be on track to achieve my goals. So it's really important to accept it when you can't make it, especially being someone who's busy or someone that has children, because you just can't predict anything with a baby. The next question I get asked a lot is how I fit my healthy food in and how I go about prepping things. So I don't really prep once a week. I've never been that kind of person. I'm really fussy about eating frozen food, so I really hate cooking things, freezing them and defrosting them. That's just a weird thing about me. I just like it fresh. I'm fussy. So what I tend to do, and always have done even before I had Chase, was that I cook extra for dinner. So I'm not someone who's bothered about eating the same thing for a couple of days in a row. So I'll prep my dinner or make my dinner and Heath's dinner, and I'll make extra of everything. So whether it be extra meat or extra vegetables, I'll keep it all aside in containers, and I'll leave things in the fridge for 3 days. So any kind of chicken or meat, so long as the use by date's obviously going to last 3 days, I'll keep in the fridge for 3 days, and that keeps me on track with my meal prep. So that's how I fit it in. That's how I fit in my work, my training, my eating, and I keep everything on track. And I really don't believe there are any excuses for anyone. Gyms are open 24-hour. I think if you have an excuse, it's because it doesn't mean enough to you. So if you have a goal you're supposedly working towards, but you're too busy or life's too hard to make it, it's simply because you don't want it bad enough. So I don't want to hear anything of this, no time, can't do it, because it just means that it's not valuable enough to you. If it's valuable, you'll find a way to get it. Isn't that right? You'll make it work if it means something to you. So I hope you all have a few extra tips and a more of an insight into how I balance everything. And I think you should go out there and get your goals. The other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about today, which is completely unrelated to goal setting and how I fit everything into my life, is a mum thing. So for anyone who has had kids or perhaps is pregnant and thinking about having kids in the near future, I want to point something out to you about my own physique. So I'm just going to pop this guy down. So you're going to laugh at me, but I want to talk to you all about stretchy skin. So a lot of you see my photos on Snapchat, and Instagram, Facebook, of my current physique, and often of my stomach, because obviously going from having a baby to now, that's the main area that has changed, is my stomach. And every girl wants to get their flat stomach back or get their body back post-baby. So I do tend to share a lot of my personal progress with that, just to keep it real and so you guys know exactly how I'm tracking. And I do tend to ab check as well myself, because that's the one area that I always want to improve, is my stomach. So, stretchy skin. So, stretchy skin, I'm going to show you now. Beware, it's the afternoon as well, so not looking as tight as I did this morning. But I want to show you this. So this is my stomach in the afternoon, after meals all day, so I'm not depleted. And this is my stretchy skin. It looks weird, huh? So especially in the sides here, it's really, really stretchy and rubbery. So I want to show you that every mum, or everyone, even if you've lost weight, you might not be a mum. So perhaps you've lost 20 kilos of weight and you have extra skin on arms, legs, wherever it might be. Skin does take a lot longer to go back, unfortunately, than what it takes to lose body fat. So the rate, Chase is playing with the camera. The rate, you can come back. The rate that you lose weight or body fat does tend to be a lot quicker than, you know, the rate that your skin will stretch back and return its elasticity, and maybe it actually never will return. So I post pictures on my Snapchat of my stretchy skin sometimes, and videos, and I want you to know that when I'm posting those videos, I'm not whinging, I'm not complaining, I'm not at all upset about this. I just want to show you girls who follow me and who are, you know, inspired by perhaps my achievements post-baby or whatever it might be, anyone who follows my progress, I want to show you that it is real to have stretchy skin, and that even with a tight looking stomach, it actually might not be. So mine does have all the extra skin and it's not perfect, and I'm totally okay with that. It's really important to accept that no one is perfect and nothing is perfect. We all have our flaws, and that perhaps that Stretchy skin will never get better. I'll tell you in 5 years or 10 years. But hey, I had a baby. I'm fine with that. I pushed out a kid. I grew a baby. So I've lost now 25 kilos from when I first had, when I was the most pregnant with Chase, so at 40 weeks pregnant, and to now I've lost 25 kilos. That's a lot of weight. And so I can, you know, compare that to someone with weight loss who may have lost 20, 30 kilos. And that skin is never going to go all the way back, and you should be proud of the reason. So I'm proud. I'm a mum and I've got this beautiful little bubba. And those of you that have lost weight, you should be proud because you've lost that weight, and you know that skin, like your scars of achievement. So be proud of your body regardless of your flaws, and celebrate the progress and the wins. So anyway, that's enough of my inspired babble today. I just really wanted to share with you my mood because I'm feeling really happy with everything, and I thought I would just share those little bits and pieces that I do each day. So you don't have any excuses. Go out there, focus on your goals. Contact me if you want to know anything else about what I do in my routine. I love sharing it with you guys and look forward to giving you more. Once again, just remember to send all of your questions through to askgrace@powerfitbygrace.com. If you forget the address, just jump onto my website, powerfitbygrace.com, and there's a contact button there, so you can easily contact me via any kind of email. But I'd love to keep on hearing your questions so I can answer them and give you guys my free tips and continue to help you guys improve your life the way that I love and enjoy mine. See ya! Chase, say goodbye. Bye-bye, YouTubers, Snapchatters, Facebookers, Instagrammers, or people that don't do anything. Bye-bye. Say goodbye. There's you. Okay, whatever. See you guys.